Here we go.
Now I know, well, like you were telling me, well, obviously, but what was it, 3 years ago you originally reached out?
Yeah, 3 years ago, I saw some of your videos online. I've been trying to get here for 3 years, and then, you know, the pandemic hit and all these crazy things started happening in my life, and so this has been over 3 years coming, you know. I'm very excited, and so it's crazy that I catch you at the end of the tour after I've been windmilling and headbanging for, you know, 2.5 months. I'm like, oh yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited for today.
Before you came in today, I'm like, all right, let me, like, you know, I started looking up videos and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, even like you said with the headbanging, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, and I was telling you a story. I saw the, you know, the Y strap, and every night before I went to bed, I was like, oh man, I need that. I was like, I'm booking a flight, like that's it. But you know, just never had the chance to because of family stuff coming up. But yeah, here we are, man. I'm stoked. I had some movement problems yesterday. Not yesterday, just like overall this tour, kind of some limitations.
Okay.
I was just sitting at a bar having dinner, and a drummer came up and gave me kind of a really aggressive back rub last night. So it's a little tender on this side, which doesn't make any sense. I didn't even ask for it. I was just like eating. And so of course that's the day before I get adjusted. But no, normally not too much pain.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it's just kind of like limited mobility. I just feel like been a lot of like tension, you know, throughout the years and stuff like that. And you see I'm like really hard on my body, and you know, playing the drums for 75 minutes or longer every night, it's really grueling on, you know, all the joints and just the bones and everything. And so
Jeez.
Yeah, I've been doing it forever, so yeah.
And then right now being on tour, are you guys at times sleeping on the bus, or?
Oh yeah, every night. Every night, and this isn't even this is one of our lower end buses we've been on, to be quite honest, and so we all complain about how bumpy it is because the shocks. It's not a newer bus, and I guess everybody's touring right now, coming out of COVID and stuff, and so you know the buses were limited, and the really nice bus we had got sold. And so we got like this bus last minute, and it was like, you know, like whatever's left in the clearance bin, it must have been, because we're just in our bunks going like this all day long, like I can't sleep. And so yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, but yeah, I could only imagine, you know, what that does, you know, to our spinal columns, because the mattresses in each bunk, you know, they're not very thick, and you know, they're not like Tempur-Pedic or anything, you know, of a higher quality. So yeah, some nights we have 8-10 hour drives, and we're laying down for 10 hours, you know, and like just going on turns and doing, you know, so it can't be good for us. And we are all feeling beat up at this point, and so they're all going to be very envious of me getting adjusted today. I'm going to go back like, they're going to be like, where have you been?
Tonight on tour, you guys are over at the Tampa Hard Rock.
Yes.
So playing at the casino.
Yep.
Who's everyone going on tonight?
So the first band tonight will be Dead. They're a band out of Arizona, and you know, they're harder rock. We go on second. I'm in a band called Black Veil Brides, and then the third act is In This Moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so it should be. There's something for everybody at the show tonight. Like, if you come out, you'll enjoy it.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah,
I'm coming for sure.
It's gonna be a good time.
Let me have you start. I want you to lay face down on the table.
Face down?
Yep. All right. So left leg is pulling a little bit short compared to the right. Let me know if there's any pain or tenderness with any of this. Granted, I know you came in and it sounded like you're in crazy amounts of pain, but...
Oh yeah, I'm not in any pain. I mean, there's no pain there. I think the pain is just because I got pushed on my shoulder so hard. It felt great last night, but yeah, I'm a little tender today.
No pain with any of that, right?
No, not at all.
A little bit better than last night?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I always do the massage gun before and after an adjustment. just like to get everything nice and relaxed and get some tension relief, so then when I start adjusting, it makes it easier on me. And then after, well, you'll see when you feel that Y strap. After, I want to just relax everything and let everything just settle back in.
Yeah.
Because there's a ton of movement.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh. Dang.
All that headbanging.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those first two that I do, so I like to start opening up that lower cervical spine. You get between about C4 going to T2 on that. So once we open that up, it's like that's an area I feel like most chiropractors completely miss. They never really hit this area. And then we'll get into that upper thoracic, mid thoracic, and a little bit lower thoracic here. Alright, this one, take a deep breath in and out. Let's try it one more time on the lower thoracic here. Those ones sometimes move, sometimes don't. But
I think I might have gotten those in my bed by accident. I was getting out of the bed and I heard brrr today. I was like, oh no.
I'm gonna rotate you this way. And then you can relax. Okay. Good. I want you to raise your right leg up for me, as high as you can. Any pain with that?
Nope.
Good. And relax.
Actually, there was a bit of pain right here.
Upper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there, yeah.
Compare it with the left. Let me see if you get that.
No. A little bit. Actually, a little bit right here, yeah.
So, okay, so both are kind of going
Yeah.
up to that spot right there. Alright, so I'm going to do some drops actually on both sides of the sacrum here.
Okay.
So let your arms just drop to the side like that. Alright, we're going to start. Let me have you cross your left foot over your right foot. Good. Table's going to pop up from below you. Uncross, and then bend that knee. And now cross your right foot over your left. Yep. So with this, I'm literally taking the sacrum, torquing it to the one side, torquing it back over, just so we can get a little bit more movement. Because it was both legs when you lifted where you felt that pulling up top here. And then bend that knee.
Jeez.
How'd that one feel?
Oh yeah, it got me.
Alright. Raise your right leg up again. How'd that feel?
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Good?
Yeah.
Relax that one. And then the left one.
Yeah.
How's that up
I
here?
don't feel any pain anymore.
Good.
Incredible.
Flip onto your back from here. So from here, we're gonna do those leg pulls. You're gonna feel some release in the ankle, the knee, going up to the hip. There you go. Slide back a little bit. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Come on. All right.
Oh my. God. Holy baby Jesus.
Rest.
Wow.
What did you feel?
Oh man, yeah, I felt like it, like, I don't know, fixed all my life's problems actually, but straightened me out. It's exactly how I imagined it to, for how it would feel for like 3 years. I was like, oh man, wow, yeah, I feel great.
Good. Come on up for me first.
Sorry.
Nice and decompressed. Get you ready for.
Ready for the show tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Do you feel that second one?
Yeah, I got a little bit.
First one probably got majority.
Yeah, oh yeah.
How was that?
Incredible. Absolutely amazing. Oh man.
So first one I know probably got majority of everything.
Oh yeah, that got the whole thing. Second one was just a little bit, but yeah, that first one, man, I could just feel like all the shows from the last 2.5 months just getting stretched right out of me. I'm like, woo! Yeah, ready for tonight now. Let's go.
I know. Actually, I'm excited now too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. It'll be even better now that I'm all adjusted.
Yeah, stand up.
Yeah, I feel great. I'm like 6'1" now. I'm kidding. I was showing this to my band, and I was like, hopefully I get taller. I'm just kidding, joking. Like, damn, I always want to be 6 foot. I'm 5'11", but oh yeah, I feel great. Wow, thanks, man.
Good. Yeah. How's everything feeling?
Feels great.
Because I know, really, even just going through, it was like that one spot when I had you raise your legs up.
I didn't even know that there was going to be pain there. And it was weird how it was both sides.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I was expecting it to be the other side, but now it was just whatever was going on in this region.
Yeah, right in that mid-thoracic spine.
It was gone as soon as you did your magic. Yeah. I don't even know how you do it. You're a magician. I feel great, though.
Good.
Dude,
I'm glad to
so
have
much.
you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Tonight, can't wait.
Tonight's going to be awesome. You're going to have fun. Your wife's going to have fun. I'm going to have a great time. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, maybe I'll be the one to start crowd surfing. And I'll do.
If I see you out there, I'll be like, who's gonna dress you now? You're like, ah, all these hands doing things. Yeah.
Dude, have you done it?
Yeah, I've done it plenty of times, but I learned my lesson. One time, I funny enough, I started a mosh pit for the band. This was like well over 10 years ago. For this band in this moment, and I sprained my ankle before I went on stage, and so from that show I learned to never like do that again. I have to be very cautious with my hands and my limbs and stuff, and you'd be so surprised how I get injured on the dumbest of things. Like even yesterday, like I wasn't wearing shoes and I stubbed my toe on, somebody put a wagon in my hotel room. I'm like, so like all last night I'm limping. I'm like, it's gonna affect the show. It's like the littlest things like affect my show. And so every day I do everything like exactly the same. You know, I have to like wake up at a certain time, eat at a certain time. You know, we do this meet and greets at a certain time. It's like it's just a routine every day. And so I feel much better today though that I kind of broke that routine. Got all cracked up. Yeah.
hopefully now, yeah, definitely feeling better. But I know, like, for you, this is, you know, it's not just hanging out in the backyard, having a little fun. Like, this is your livelihood. Like, you have to be at tip-top shape, peak performance every night.
Yeah, before this tour, I had to train like an athlete. You know, I have to bring up my stamina, my endurance, and, you know, it's, everyone just think, you know, every instrument's different, but for drums, especially with some of the parts I'm playing, it's like I literally have to build up my stamina, my muscle, and, you know, muscle mass and stuff, even though I don't eat so well on the road right now. But, you know, I have to train like an athlete. I have to run and I have to increase, you know, the miles that I'm running every day, and this and this and this. And for a while, I didn't have much time to prepare for this tour, but I was running. First time, as soon as I wake up, I go for a run. Then I play drums for, I think, like 4 or 5 hours. And then I would do a workout after, eat dinner. I'm forgetting breakfast and lunch, and then go for a run at night, at like 9 at night. That was like every day for, I think, 3.5 weeks before this tour. Like every day.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and it was like, it's training. Normally I would do it like not as intense, but for like, you know, a longer duration. So for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Run on the beach, whatever. Next day workout. Run on, you know, play drums on one of those days. But yeah, for this tour, I had to like cram it in a very short amount of time.
Dang.
Yeah.
What's the life?
Yeah.
What you gotta do? And
yeah,
even like you said, you gotta watch out with stubbing your toe, because then that's gonna affect.
It's the dumbest thing. I hurt my finger on tour, and this was discolored for about 5 days, and it just affected the way I held the stick, and I couldn't do stick tricks, and, you know, affects my whole show. And even, you know, one of my guitarists, he cut his finger, you know, on a razor blade. And it's the stupidest, you know, things that could just happen in daily life, you know, just like a shaving razor.
Yep.
And now, you know, using his fingers like that happens, you know. And what did I do? Oh, this is the other day. I was in my dressing room kind of stretching, and I was doing this, and I went, pow, right on the thermostat for the room, and like this whole thing got bruised, and I had it's not bad now. I had a cut there, and I was like, and my band's like, what now? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I have to walk around in like a bubble wrap. But yeah, it's just like it's stupidest things, even doing that. Like, I hit the wall, like, oh man. So my hand was sore for that show, and it kind of, you know, like affected the drum solo and stuff. And so,
dang.
Yeah, I just gotta be careful. If you do what you love, it never feels like you're working a day.
100%.
That's it.
It's how it is with me too.
Yeah,
helping people.
Great.
And
You definitely helped me out, man. I'm gonna tell you that much. I feel so much better than when I first came in here.
Good.
A lot of pressure released, and yeah, I feel a lot better. Man, thank you so much.
You're welcome.